Good morning, BC. How you doing? It's Doompaul here. Um, Another couple records for you. Uh, I've been watching some videos lately, and especially people like Richard Riley, who, man, I dig his videos. If you don't know Richard Riley, look it up. He's this 74-year-old cat who, he's so into learning, and boy, do I take that to heart because that's how I really feel too. This is like a school, and he mentions that, and he mentions his lessons and homework and everything else, and boy, I can't tell you how much I appreciate that because that's how I feel. It's like every time I come across a new band, I'm just reading about them and looking forward to hearing them and everything else, and I just dig music. And Richard has me thinking maybe I need to go outside the box a little bit. So I'm going to start picking up a couple of jazz records. I'm going to the record store today and going to try a little Sun Ra. I'm going to try a little just some stuff I'm not hip to yet, and I really want to get hip to. So anyway, got a couple of records for you today. Not all rock. Some definite, well, rock, but just some stuff that wouldn't normally fit into my category. Some of it does. But we're going to start today with a little bit of metal. And this was given to me by the metal theologian when I went out to visit him. And it's been it was a sealed copy. And I heard it at his place and I dug it. And he was so kind to give me this copy. And, you know, um, I've been afraid to open it just because it was sealed, and I was just like, "Ooh, sealed." And then I was like, "Wait a minute, gotta listen to this." So, first band I'm talking about today is Rage, Execution Guaranteed, and I've given this a couple spins. It's it's on the Noise label, Noise International. Um, There's your back cover. All the friends in there. 1987 German metal band. I don't know how to categorize these, and I think we do so much categorizing it doesn't really matter anyway. But it's a metal record. Sort of speed, little bit of power, little bit of Judas Priest worship. Um, they're not as great as a lot of the. They're not as great as a lot of the metal bands I heard. I mean, as far as just technically, um, but they write good songs and they have nice crunchy riffs. And I've really enjoyed this. I've listened to this a couple of times now, and the vocalist is a lot of fun. He's sort of doing a Halford um, as far as that goes. So sort of speedy, sort of thrashy, sort of. I don't know. I'm terrible with putting things into boxes. But it's definitely a fantastic metal record, and I totally dig it. So, and I was so happy to have a sealed copy. Um, so kudos to Aaron. I really appreciated this. I did, and it's been getting quite a few spins lately. And yeah, I don't know much else to say about this except I liked it, and it's definitely worth a spin. And if you haven't heard Rage, I guess they stuck around for a while. But if you haven't heard Rage, give them a spin. A lot of fun. Next record, I wasn't as hip on. Um, Picked it up in Seattle. I think it was for $2. It's Blackfoot's Tomcat. Come on, Glare. Um, Got the record station copy with the the track listing sticker and the, the do not sell thing. Picked it up pretty cheap because I liked the cover, and I believe he was in This was in Popoff's book. I don't know. For a while there, it was just like anything I read in that first '70s version of his book, I'd pick up just because. And this one's been sitting on my shelf for a while. And it's on the old Atco label. Yeah, it's perfectly fine bar boogie, sort of southerny rock. Nobody's amazing at what they do in this band. If I was in a bar and sort of hanging out with friends and seeing a live band and this came on, I'd be happy. It would suit the mood. At home, sort of folding my laundry, not as much. I don't know. Wanted to like it. It's one of those bands where it seems like there's four guys and they're each playing their instrument and they're each doing the best they can and they're just not coming together as a band. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. Wanted to like it a lot more than I did, but it's nothing that I'm going to get rid of. But it's it's a perfectly serviceable bar boogie record. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I showed this or not, but I did appreciate that the lead vocal and guitar's name was Rattlesnake. That's all right. If you're in a band, you better damn well give yourself a pretty awesome nickname. That's all I gotta say. None of these like Philip Montague names. If you're in a bar boogie rock band, I want your name to be Rattlesnake. I think that adds some credibility to you. Whatever. Anyway, next two records. Love. And this first one I had when I was growing up. And I just gave it a third listen and just was amazed. Nina Hagen, Nonsense Monk Rock. Nina Hagen is insane. Just absolutely insane. And it sort of came in this generic thing where the person, I don't know if you can see it, wrote the name of the record just in case they forgot from when they pulled it out of the sleeve what they were listening to on both sides. So this person probably had some touch and go issues. But boy, fantastic. Really just, it starts off with the track, the Anti-World, with just crazy crunchy guitars, crazy riffs, and the whole record just goes insane from there. I don't have a bad thing to say about this. I mean, Nina Hagen's vocals are just, she's insane. Absolutely nuts. And I hear personally she's absolutely nuts too. Which is great. I dig that. I think insanity breeds, not that I would encourage insanity on anyone. That's a miserable thing to have, but it breeds genius, and this record is genius. Absolutely. I mean, it bears such repeated listenings. There's so many layers to this record that you just, it's fantastic. And it's so varied. It goes from guitar crunch to synth to whatever the hell she's doing. And man, I just dig it. I dig everything about this record, right from the cover all the way to all the way to the last track. Just the themes are sort of religion and craziness and and she just pulls it off flawlessly. This I can't speak enough of this record. Really, really, really am digging it. The last record was a find, and I know last week I was like, I don't really like to buy new records because blah 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 blah, feelings, 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 and you know, I tend to find when I make a statement like that, the first thing I tend to do is just run around and do the exact opposite because, well, that's what I do. And this is no exception. But this is because this record is fantastic. You know, and we're looking at Pixies, Doolittle. It's got this nice, beautiful matte cover, pressed on 180 gram vinyl, and boy, do I fucking love the Pixies. You know, I know all the regular tropes. Nirvana never would have existed without these guys, and they just broke so much ground for so many bands. This is the insert. And this is the sleeve. What can be said about the Pixies that hasn't already been said? I mean, Black Francis, Kim Deal, Joey Santiago, David Lubbering. You know, I guess there's always been tensions in the band. And I think those tensions just worked so well to create amazing records. And Doolittle is no exception. I mean, the track list alone, you know, there's not a song on here I don't like. I mean, absolutely nothing. Just fantastic. And I mean, yeah, sure, we've all heard Monkey Goes to Heaven a million times, but I haven't heard it in a while, and I just re-listened to it, and I was just like, man, this is just fucking amazing. I'm on the hunt for a copy of anything else Pixies, so if any of you guys have anything that you want to get rid of, let me know, because I'm totally down. So raw, so much fun. They might have had issues with it in the band, but they just managed to sound like they were just having fun. Frank Black was just an amazing songwriter. Is just an amazing songwriter. I haven't heard the new ones, and since Kim Deal left the band, I'm kind of. I mean, she was a really big heartbeat of the band as well. You know, and I've actually managed to see Frank Black. He was playing with the Catholics. I saw him in Berkeley, California, and that show was amazing. And I saw Kim Deal play with the Breeders in San Francisco. I never got the chance to see the Pixies, and it's one of my great laments. But boy, I love the Pixies. Just absolutely. Just raw and fun and noisy and insane. The lyrics are insane, and I love them. I love the Pixies. So I guess today's overall theme is I love the Pixies. I love them. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much where I'm at today. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic time. I'm enjoying your show. Like watching the videos, love it. You know, and I can't tell you how much fun I'm having. So, I hope you guys are all having a great weekend. I'm having a great weekend, and I will talk to you next week. Give me your thoughts. Give me whatever. And comments, love them. Try to get back to you as soon as I can. and have a great weekend. Bye.